Magandang tanghali sa ating lahat. I am Coach Poy, the founder of One Life Group. And as promised, this is the third part of our One Life Addiction Recovery Month. And ngayon, ang tatalakayin natin is 12 steps towards recovery. Paano nga ba yung pagbabago? Paano nga ba yung sinasabi natin na uh, mga steps para magbago tayo? So, meron tayong tinatawag na 12 steps. So, the history of 12 steps, I think this is originally from the narcotic, yung mga uh, samahan ng mga addict na or mga alcoholic na gustong magbago back in the day. Tapos nagkaroon ng Narcotics Anonymous, sila naman yung mga um, addicted sa drugs and whatnot. So, they are a support group. So, bakit mahalaga yung 12 steps? Because itong 12 steps na to is, it's not really biblical based, though some of the renditions of the 12 steps are actually based on spiritual or the higher power, or there's also this 12-step recovery Bible that is available in certain bookshops or bookstores na pwede ninyong bilhin kung gusto ninyong magkaroon ng medyo spiritual na reference ng 12 steps. So 12 steps is formulated by whom? Those are formulated by recovering addicts and alcoholics. So ibig sabihin, those are the steps that is proven para matulungan sila sa recovery nila. So without further ado, let me go ahead and discuss kung ano nga ba yung 12 steps na tinatawag natin. So pag sinabing 12 steps, what is the first step para magbago? So na-discuss natin ng mga nakaraan that the first thing that you do when you want to change your life is to make a decision, di ba? So, ang nangyayari is the desire to change should be better than the desire to remain the same. So, papasok sa utak ninyo ngayon kung ano ba yung mga gusto ninyong baguhin sa inyong buhay. So, the first step to recovery is actually, I admit that I am powerless over my dependencies and my life had become unmanageable. So, para sa mga nakikinig sa atin ngayon or sa mga nanonood, I just wanted you to know that these 12 steps is not only applicable to recovering addicts and alcoholics. Magagawa ninyo ito if you are somewhat a codependent, if you have somewhat a big problem in your life na hindi nyo matakasan, if you're somewhat holding on to something that you should have let go a long time ago, if you are somewhat trapped, if you are somewhat imprisoned sa sarili ninyo. So these are the 12 steps towards recovery that could really, really help you out. So we are recovering from something. People always recover from something. Hindi porket addict lang siya lang yung nagre-recover. Hindi porket siya yung alcoholic, siya lang yung nagre-recover. No. We are constantly recovering from something traumatic, from something sad, from something hurtful, from something painful. So these are the steps. So sabi ko nila, step number 1 is admission. I admit that I was powerless over my dependencies and my life had become unmanageable. Paano kayo naging powerless? Hindi ka na ba makatrabaho nang hindi ka gumagamit? Hindi ka na ba mapakali nang hindi ka umiinom? Gustong-gusto mo na bang tumigil sa pag-inom pero hindi mo magawa? May mga oras ba na gusto mo nang humiwalay, gusto mo nang sumuko, gusto mo nang wakasan yung buhay mo because you're so powerless and your life has become unmanageable? All you have to do is to admit. All you have to do is to say, I have a problem. All you have to do is to not to deny and to be honest to yourself. Sa sarili mo lang muna, di ba? Meron ba akong problema? Ano ba yung mga mali sa akin? Kung meron kayong mga notebook, kung meron kayong mga journals, this is the perfect time for you guys to go ahead and jot down all those mga problema ninyo sa buhay ninyo, di ba? Ano ba yung mga dapat kong baguhin sa buhay ko? Sarili naman mo yung kausap ninyo eh. Bakit pa tayo Bakit pa kayo magsisinungaling kung sarili niyo lang naman yung kausap ninyo? Hindi ko naman hinihingi sabihin niyo sa akin eh, di ba? Sarili lang ninyo. I admit that I am powerless over my dependencies and my life has become unmanageable. Paano naging unmanageable ang buhay ko? Hindi ko na makontrol yung mga kasinungalingan na nagpatong-patong sa buhay ko. It's totally unmanageable. Hindi ko na makontrol yung pagbagsak ng negosyo ko. Hindi ko na makontrol yung cash flow ko. Medyo mas marami na expenses ko kaysa sa income ko. Hindi ko na makontrol yung sarili ko. Madalas na akong nagagalit. Madalas na akong out of control. Hindi ko na makontrol yung sarili kong pamilya. Yung relationship ko sa pamilya ko, wala na. What is really the problem here na dapat mong aksyonan? Again, denial was what kept us sick. Denial and ignoring the problems made the problem stay. It aggravated the problem because you didn't admit that you have a problem. So that is step number 1. What is your problem and how are you powerless over your dependencies? How your life had become unmanageable. Step number 2. I came to believe that the power greater than I can restore my sanity. Ito na, kailangan ko nang maniwala na merong ibang entity or mas may higher power na tutulong para sa akin. So when you say that there's a greater power, some refer to God, some refer to their families, some refer to the support group, some refer to the authorities of a rehab center, some refer to their bosses. Diba? Bakit? I came to believe that somebody can help me because I need help, because I admitted that I have a problem and my life had become unmanageable. Now I came to believe that a power greater than I can restore my sanity. Sino ba ang gusto ninyong tumulong sa inyo? Sino ba yung higher power na kakapitan ninyo? Others refer to God. They pray. And you know, guys, when my life had become unmanageable, I prayed to God. Sabi ko, tanggalin niyo na po ito sa sistema ko. Tanggalin niyo na po yung drugs, yung cravings ng gambling, yung cravings ng alcohol. Tanggalin niyo na po lahat ng sakit. I leave it all to you. At naniniwala ako that you're the only one who could restore my sanity. And then there was my family. They never left me. I was really helpless back in the day. They got me all the help I could get. Tough love, oo, tough love. It wasn't really the cuddling type of helping. It was really tough love, but it made me stronger, it made me better, and it restored my sanity. So, dalawa na yung higher power ko. There's God, there's my family, and then there's the center. The authorities of the center really guided me doon sa tunay na pagbabago. Ano ba yung mga kailangan kong gawin? Ano ba yung mga nagpaubaya ako, nagparaya ako, I surrendered, 'di ba? Kasi there's a higher power, 'di ba? Kapag minsan hindi na natin alam yung gagawin natin, hanap lang tayo ng hanap ng sagot sa mga tanong natin, but we fail to ask for help. All right? So you have to believe that a power greater than you can restore your sanity. There's someone greater and bigger than yourselves that could help you out. Okay, so that's 1, to admit. 2, to believe that there's hope in a higher power that could help you out. Again, yung higher power, it's not necessarily God. It could be anyone or anything that you consider higher or bigger than yourselves. 3, I made a decision to turn my will and my life over to the care of God. So it really depends. This is not really spiritual, but the thing is, when everything else fails and you are at rock bottom, you should always hold on to somebody. So, alam mong may problema ka, sabi mo, kailangan mong tulungan ng higher power. 3, magdesisyon ka to turn your will and life over to the care of God. Sabi ko nga, nagparaya ako. Di ba? I surrendered everything. Kayo na pong bahala sa akin. So, pag sinabing surrender, turn my will over and life over to the care of God, it's like, let go of all the things that you should go. Let go and let God. Di ba? May mga bagay na mahirap i-let go. May mga bagay na talagang kapit na kapit naman tayo. Pero once you know that it's time to let go, and once you accept that it's time to let go, it could be easy. And meron naman tayong God na tumutulong sa atin para magbago. This is not really gonna be possible without the help of someone greater than yourselves. So yan, you have to make that decision. Walang half-hearted na decision. Kasi ang pagbabago kapag half-hearted ninyong ginagawa, it will never be enough. It will never be the same. It will never be 100%, and it will never be successful. You have to turn all your will to the care of God. Matagal yun ang sinunod yung gusto ninyong gawin eh. Matagal na kayong uminom, matagal na kayong nag-gamble, matagal na kayong nag-drugs, matagal na kayong naging pagka-workaholic, matagal na kayong naging in control or hawak-hawak niyo lang yung buhay ninyo, but wala namang nangyari. So maybe this time, it's time to turn over your will and your life over to the care of a higher power. That is step number 3. Step number 4. Ito medyo pinakamahirap, but this is one of my favorite steps. I made a searching, fearless moral inventory of myself. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Sinaliksik ko ang aking sarili. Walang takot kung sinaliksik ang aking sarili. Medyo nakakatakot yan, Coach Foy. Medyo nakakatakot. But anong mawawala sa inyo? Again, sarili niyo lang naman yung kausap ninyo eh. Di ba? Kayo lang naman yung kausap ninyo. So, ang nangyayari is, you made searching fearless moral inventory of yourselves. Ano ba talagang yung mali sa akin? Sige, nagda-drugs ako. Bakit ako nagda-drugs? Kasi nasasaktan ako. Bakit ako nasasaktan? Kasi may mga tao na hindi nakakainig sa akin. Bakit hindi ka nila naiintindihan? So, ihukayin natin ang tunay na dahilan. It should be fearless. It should be done like searching. It's gonna be done in a really intricate manner na hanggang makarating kayo sa root cause. Gawin ninyo. Bakit? Kasi pag hindi kayo nakarating sa root cause, this will only be like a band-aid situation na lagi nating gagawin. Di ba? So you have to do a searching, fearless moral inventory of yourselves. Paano ko to gagawin? I suggest that you have a notebook. So yung dun sa notebook na yon is you have to write down all the things na sa palagay mo nagiging problema. Again, you don't have to deny to yourselves because ito, kausap niyo lang dito ay sarili ninyo. Di ba? So, sarili lang ninyo kausap niyo dito. So, yung pag sinabing moral inventory ng sarili natin, ano ba yung maganda sa atin? Ano ba yung hindi maganda? Ano ba yung problema? Ano yung areas of improvement? Saan tayo pwedeng mag-improve? Ano yung pinakamabigat na problema? What seems to be the problem here? And then, you list it down. You have to list your problems down so you can have track or i-track ninyo yung progress na nangyayari. Okay? So, that's step number 4. Step number 5, ito na. So, meron na kayong listahan ng mga ginawa ninyong moral inventory. I admitted to God, to myself, and to another human being the exact nature of my wrongs. Ito na, ilalabas mo na. Nanay, tatay, kailangan ko po ng tulong. Kasi po, nalululong ako sa drugs, or nalululong ako sa alcohol, or nalululong ako sa sugal. Walang-wala na po akong matakbuhan. You prayed, you admitted, sometimes other people, they confess, di ba? It's as a sign of admission, or kung gusto nilang medyo confidential, they will confess. But what is important is you know sa sarili mo that you're wrong and what is the exact nature of my wrongs. Maraming tao nagsasabi that, yeah, marami akong pagkakamali sa buhay ko. Pag tinanong mo sila, ano yung pagkakamali mo sa buhay mo? Wala naman silang masagot eh. Why? Because they don't know the exact nature of their wrongs because they didn't do a moral inventory of themselves. Alam nilang may mali. Lahat naman tayo may mali sa buhay natin eh. But you need to know what. You need to know why. You need to know how. Paano naging mali? Bakit naging mali? Kailan naging mali? You need to know what is the exact nature of your wrongs so that you would have another, um, you would have the exact solution kung paano, hindi nyo naman itatama yun eh, nagawa nyo na yun, kung paano ninyo ito mababago, kung paano kayo makakabawi, on kung paano kayo, you will move forward, moving that, right? So again, you have to admit to God, to yourself, and to another human being the exact nature of your wrongs. Pag nagawa na niyo yun, we will be, I promise you, you'll be really, really, like, free. Bakit? Kasi finally, you voiced out that you needed help because you have done something wrong. And step number 6 is I am entirely ready to have God remove all the defects of my character. Ano ba yung mga defects ng character natin? Kasama yun ulit sa moral inventory. Painitin ang ulo ko at masyado akong nakaasa sa magulang ko. Masyado akong kahit uh, kahit na kahit na nahihirapan ako is palagi na lang akong hindi nagsasabi. Minsan may mga ganun eh, 'di ba? So may mga character defects tayo. Meron tayong hindi tayo perfectong tao eh. We're not really perfect human beings. We're not really perfect people. So lahat tayo is meron defects yung character natin. Again, nililista ko 'yan. Ano yung mga defects ng character ko na ayoko talaga? Like medyo madali akong mainis, medyo madali akong magalit, mainitin ang ulo ko. Medyo kailangan kong maghinay-hinay sa mga desisyon ko sa buhay. Medyo marami akong nasaktan na tao. Medyo marami akong naagrabyadong tao. And I'm entirely to have God remove all the defects of my character. Again, I am willing to let go. Again, I am willing to let go of those things na alam kong nakakabigat sa akin at nakakabigat sa ibang tao. And as I try to remove it, I need God to help me remove that. And I need my higher power, like my family, to help me point it out. So ito yung pangit sa'yo, ito yung hindi maganda sa'yo, tanggalin mo, baguhin mo. Right? So you have to be ready. Di ba? Saka kasi, lagi ko kang tinatanong sa inyo eh, what is it that you have that you're holding on to that you cannot let go? And what does it feed inside you? Yeah. Sabi nga nila, ang ano daw, pinaka-illusionary thing daw sa buhay natin ay ang ating mga egos. So, lahat tayo is merong mataas na ego. Di ba? Lahat tayo merong pagmamahal sa sarili. But if you're willing to let go of the things that is really not helping you out, di ba? It humbles you eh, na I should let go of my attachment, for example, to material things. I should let go sa attachment ko sa mga bagay or mga tao na hindi naman nakakatulong sa akin. I should let go of the things na hindi naman nai-improve yung buhay ko. I should let go of the defects of my character. Diba? So those are some of the stuff that hindi kayang mawala ng isang iglap lang. Hindi rin naman tayo dumating sa punto na yung characters natin, we build it through time eh. Hindi rin naman tayo dumating dun sa punto na what can you say? Hindi rin naman tayo dumating sa punto na biglaan kayo nagkaroon ng ganong character. It's learned. Diba? All beliefs, all yung character is built. So, it's not gonna be easy to unbuild. Diba? So, you need the help of a higher power to guide you. Diyan. Next, I humbly ask Him to remove all of my shortcomings. Dito nakikita niyo medyo bumababa na tayo eh. From being really egoistic, diba? Nagkakaroon na tayo ng sense of humility. So, Lord, sana tanggalin mo na yung mga pagkakamali ko. I know, hindi ko po na mababawi yung mga bagay-bagay na nangyari. Pero, but then again, I would want to be a better version of myself. Hindi na mawawala yun eh. Di ba? Pupunan na lang niya yun. Pero hindi na mawawala yun. Nagawa na natin yun eh. But you always have to strive and be humble enough to be a better version of yourselves. Keep yourself grounded na hindi lang kayo ang hindi lang kayo ang ah, pinakamarunong, hindi lang kayo ang pinakamagaling, hindi lang kayo ang tama sa lahat ng pagkakataon. You have to be grounded by that. And you have to ask forgiveness for all your shortcomings. You have to be responsible for the things that you did. You have to be responsible for all the shortcomings that you did. You have to stop blaming people and start pointing these fingers closer to home. Ito yung mga pagkukulang ko, patawarin niyo ako. Ito yung mga pagkukulang ko. So kung makikita ninyo, para siyang pag-amin to the highest level. Bakit? Kasi the first real step is to identify what's wrong. Second is what would you rather have? Di ba? What's wrong? What would you rather have? Or your desired state? And third is paano ba kayo makakapunta sa desired state nyo? And when will you start? Di ba? Yun lang naman yung apat na tinatanong namin. Di ba? Ano talaga yung problema dito? Aminin ninyo, mag-aminan tayo. Pangalawa, what would you rather have? What is it that you really want? Pangatlo, how will you go there to your desired state? Paano mo makukuha yung gusto mo? Dapat may plano ka na. Di ba? Pang-apat, when will you start? Next year? Next year na rin tayo mag-usap. Di ba? When will you start? If you have to make a decision right now, make that decision now and you will never, ever regret it. Next. Ito na. Pahirap na ng pahirap. Di ba? I made a list of those whom I've hurt and became willing to make amends to them all. So, marami ako medyong naagrabyadong tao. Marami akong mga bagay na masasabi ko na parang nasaktan ko. Maraming mga tao na nagmahal sa akin pero nasaktan ko sila lalo, 'di ba? It's like everything na nangyayari is may taong involved. Because sabi ko nga, karamihan sa mga relational na tao, karamihan sa mga problema ng tao is relational. Alright? So, ang nangyayari is, kailangan nyo silang ilista isa-isa. And to what extent nyo sila nasaktan, what extent nyo sila naagrabyado. I made a list of all those whom I've hurt and became willing to make amends to them all. Alam niyo, minsan hindi naman amends lang ang hinahanap ng tao eh. Natutunan ko to, as I was like making amends to people na nasaktan ko, majority of them just needs your apology. Majority of them just needs that sincere apology. Minsan sasabihin nyo, hindi ko na lang sila kakausapin kasi nahihiya ako eh. Madalas sinabi ko yun. Na nahihiya ako sa mga ginawa ko sa buhay ko, hindi ko sila matingnan, hindi ko sila maharap, hindi ko sila malapitan. But then again, when I was starting to make amends, I felt that it was only that apology that they need. It was that sincere apology that they were waiting for. And hindi ako magsasawang ulitin sa mga taong nasaktan ko na I am sorry kung nasaktan ko kayo. At I wish I could say na if I could take it back, I will. Pero hindi ko na yun magagawa eh. So, what I could promise is, hindi ko na ulitin yun sa kahit sinong tao. And I would be a better version of myself every day. Yun lang. If they wanna make amends, like sa mga utang, mga ganyan, yun, babayaran natin yan. Diba? Kasi madalas ganyan eh, pagka sa drugs or sa gambling, madalas yan utang. Or madalas yan, meron tayong nakukuha na hindi naman sa atin, mga ganun. Di ba yung profile sa pan-addict? Di ba? Or meron tayong mga nasasaktan intentionally dahil sa mga sinasabi natin, sa mga ginagawa natin, unintentionally or intentionally, ginagawa natin yun. Meron tayong mga bagay na nagagawa sa ibang tao na hindi naman natin sinasadya, pero nakakasakit pa rin tayo. Huwag nating pangatwiranan na kasi under the influence ako niyan eh. Kasi medyo lasing ako niyan eh. Huwag nating pangatwiranan nun, di ba? A sincere apology is to apologizing for a thing that you know. Pasensya ka na kasi nasaktan kita nung nasigawan kita nung araw na to. Pasensya ka na sa mga salitang nasabi ko sa'yo. Huwag niyo nang dugtungan ng kasi lasing ako nun eh. O kaya kasi high ako nun eh. O kaya mainit kasi ang ulo ko nun eh. Huwag niyo nang dugtungan ng ganun. Di ba? Pasensya ka na kasi nasaktan kita. Yun ang importante. Pasensya ka na. I am sorry. And let's move forward. Di ba? Para naman sa mga nahihirapan magpatawad. Ito lang, sabi nila, mas mahirap daw magpatawad kapag hindi naman humihingi ng patawad yung tao. Di ba? Marami nagsasabi sa akin yan eh. Coach, alam mo, gustong-gusto ko sana siyang patawarin pero hindi naman siya humihingi ng tawad. Para sa akin kasi, when you harbor grievances or hate sa ibang tao, sarili niyo lang yung pinapahirapan ninyo eh. Di ba? It's always the most bravest thing and most powerful thing to do. Kung magpapatawad kayo, kung kahit hindi naman humingi ng tawad yung tao na yun. So, itry ninyo. Hindi ko sinasabing madaling gawin yon, but I could walk you through it. Di ba? And it's gonna be like the best feeling that you ever do. Yung magpapatawad na lang kayo kahit hindi naman hihingi yung patawad. Yan. So again, make that list. Again, importante yung notebook dito sa 12 steps. I'm gonna be posting all those steps all together. Again, after this video, I think. So you would have a copy of the 12 steps. And I would like to acknowledge Kuya Lito Gruet for that beautiful, beautiful photo that we used for this 12 steps presentation. And again, if you are watching on replay, please comment #replay so we would know that that somebody is there watching our replay. Okay. So, dito tayo sa susunod natin. Step number 9, I made direct amends to such people whenever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others. Oh, so ito, pumunta ako sa mga taong pinagkasalaan ko. And as much as possible, humingi ako ng tawad sa kanila. May exception to. Halimbawa, pumunta ka doon, pero alam mo na it would injure you or others, makakaapekto sa recovery mo yung pagpunta mo sa tao na yon, di ba? Minsan kasi may mga tao sasabihin natin, pupuntahan ko tong tao na to kasi naging mabait naman talaga siya sa akin eh, di ba? Pero ninakawan ko siya. Siya yung dati kong source. Pero ninakawan ko siya. Pero kailangan kong makipag-amen sa kanya. Hindi na siya kasali doon. Di ba? Kasi maapektuhan ka ulit eh. Maapektuhan yung recovery mo. So kung masyado pang mabigat yung mga pangyayari sa buhay ninyo, hold on muna. Remember that making amends is a step-by-step process. Hindi siya isang biglaan. Hindi siya hindi porket may listahan ka, yung listahan mo na yun, kailangan matapos mo sa loob ng 1 linggo. Hindi. It can take years. It can take years and years and years for you to make amends with people. Pag medyo masakit pa, pag medyo mainit pa, wag muna. Diba? So, you also have to have the perfect timing kung paano ka makikipag-amends. Yan, sa mga na-agrabyado natin. And again, if ignore you, or if it would cause further harm, wag na muna. Okay? So that's step number 9. After ninyo to make amends, syempre, araw-araw nagkakamali ka pa rin. Hindi ka perpekto eh. Walang perfect. So I continue to do personal inventory of myself, promptly admitting it whenever I find myself wrong. Kapag mali ako, kapagka meron akong napupuno sa sarili ko, so nagkaroon ka na ng self-awareness, alam mo na yung maling ginagawa mo, alam mo na yung maling iniisip mo, alam mo na kapagka nagigiyang ka, alam mo na kapagka gusto mo na namang uminom, alam mo na kapag gusto mo na namang mag-gamble. Bakit? Alam mo yun. So, minsan dati nung mga unang nagre-recover ako, kapagka natutokso akong uminom or nagkakaroon ako ng mga panaginip, 'di ba, na gumagamit ako ulit, mga gano'n. Kasi darating yung mga gano'n, eh, na pagkakataon na mananaginip ka tapos magigiyang ka na. Yung iba tinatago nila yun, 'di ba? Hindi mo naman kasalanan yun, eh. You cannot control your thoughts and your dreams. Pero you can only choose to act upon them or not. So sinasabi ko yun, "Tita, nanaginip na naman ako." O kaya babalik ako sa center dun sa higher power ko. Babalik ako dun, sasabihin ko dun sa mga psychologists namin dun na nanaginip na naman ako, na parang gusto kong mangyari na naman yung dating ginagawa ko, 'di ba? Na medyo nagigiyang na naman ako. Kailangan aminin niyo 'yun. Kasi 'pag hindi niyo inamin 'yun, pagtutuloy-tuloy lang tayo. Kapagka hindi niyo inamin yung mga maling iniisip ninyo, nagde-deny na naman kayo. Iisipin niyo na naman, "Kaya ko 'to, kaya ko 'to, kaya ko 'to." Pero hindi nga, eh. Addiction is a disease that you should live with, that you will live with for the rest of your lives. Ako din, gano'n. So you would have to cope with your addiction for the rest of your lives, 'di ba? So patuloy kong sinasaliksik ang aking sarili at inaamin ko sa tuwing makikita ako ng pagkakamali. Again, hindi lang sa sarili ko, kung hindi pati sa ibang tao. Kasi nagkakaroon kayo ng parang accountability, eh, 'di ba? Na nagsabi ka dun sa isang tao, so isang tao na yun is syempre para mapayuhan ka at ma-guidean ka, 'di ba? Yan. So, yes, that's really important for you to have self-checks from time to time. Text. Through prayers and meditation, I seek to improve my conscious contact with God. Ito yung mga bagay na nakakalimutan natin. Na kapag ka maayos lang ang buhay natin, or kapag hindi lang maayos ang buhay natin, saka tayo humihingi ng tulong sa Panginoon. Di ba? Kapag everything goes south, that's the only time that we pray and ask for help. Pero hindi. Step number 11, siya yung parang continuity ng relationship mo sa higher power mo. So parang medyo okay ka na dito. Medyo siguro mga ilang taon na to through recovery. But you have to improve your conscious contact with God. Hindi porket hindi mo na siya, or hindi porket wala ka ng masyadong problema, hindi mo na siya kailangan. Bakit? Kasi lahat ng tao kailangan ng makakapitan. Lahat ng tao kailangan ng masasandalan na somewhat matibay at hindi mawawala. So, you have to pray or meditate. Ano yung meditation? It's like, it's freeing your mind of everything, being in that state of meditation na serene, wala kayong masyadong iniisip, payapa. Bakit ka payapa? Because you know that God is there na makatutulong sa inyo sa lahat ng problema ng buhay ninyo. So you just have to be calm, you just have to pray, and to believe, and to do. Hindi lang kayo asa sa prayer, no? Siyempre, you also have to do and to act in accordance sa recovery mo. So you have to avoid those places na medyo nagigiyang ka. You have to avoid those mga tao na nakakasama mo dating gumamit. Ilugar mo yung sarili mo. And that is one of the steps too. 'Di ba? Kailangan meron kang kasamang action. Yun dun sa decision mo to change, kailangan meron ka ring desisyon na aksyonan yung pagbabago mo. Hindi lang lahat nakaasa sa higher power mo. This will only work when you work it. Walang ibang tao makakatulong sa sarili nyo, kundi kayo. Alright? So just seek and help from the people that you love and from a higher power. This is the 12th step. And this is also one of the reasons why I established One Life year 2016. Having had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps, I try to carry this message to other addicts and to practice these principles in all of my affairs. So sinabi ko nga sa inyo, hindi lang to para sa mga addict na gustong magbago. Para rin to sa lahat ng mga tao na may pinagdadaanan sa buhay. Di ba? And this is my 12th step, yung One Life group. This is a legacy that I would want to leave behind. Na we can make recovery our reality. So, originally, this is meant to be a support group for recovering addicts only. Pero na-realize natin na halos lahat naman tayo talaga is recovering. Di ba? So, gusto kong i-share yung message na to. That we can always make recovery our reality. But it will only work when you work it. And you can only change when the desire to change is better than the desire to remain the same. So, yun yung message. Change is possible, change is doable, change is good. If you change, you grow. If you don't change, you don't grow. And if you don't grow, you decay. Ganun lang kasimple yun. You have to find out the things na gusto ninyong mabago sa mga buhay ninyo, sa sarili ninyo, ilista ninyo, aminin niyo sa ibang tao, seek help. You can always send me a message or any of the coaches for One Life group, and we would be more than happy to accommodate you. You can also add my personal Facebook account for followers. That's Poy Delara2. And also send me a message to my Facebook page named Poy Delara. So, doon pag-uusapan natin on how to walk you through these steps. So, normally, I discuss the 12 steps in like one step per week. So, it will like take 12 weeks for a client to fully integrate him or herself dito sa mga steps na to. Again, these steps is not like one step per day. It could take years. It could take a lot of years for you to complete these steps. But again, kailangan yung pagbabago natin. Again, yung pagbabago hindi naman siya diretso lang eh, di ba? Marami ang bliko. Marami ang ups and downs. Marami ang pasikot-sikot. Maraming mahirap, maraming masakit, marami tayong pagdadaanan na challenging. Pero it will always and always and always be worth it. Hindi lang para sa pamilya ninyo, hindi lang para sa mga nagmamahal sa inyo, kundi para sa sarili ninyo. So, again, if your desire to change is better than the desire to remain the same, nandito lang kami, ang One Life Group, to help you out and to guide you through all these steps para you can make your recovery your reality. You know, I will see you again next week for the last part of this 4-week special regarding addiction and recovery. Okay? So, yun naman yung mga additional tools natin to help maintain or to help you maintain your recovery journey and to minimize the risk of relapse. So, yun yung mga relapse prevention tips natin para sa inyong lahat. Again, I'll see you all next week, same time. It's 12 noon, Saturday, Manila time. Thank you. Kabit lang.